Rolling,
Yeah.
rolling, and action.
So here it is, helicopters and fancy shoes, the boys have arrived. Maybe we should change it to snazzy hats. I don't know.
Which one's more snazzy? His one's more snazzy.
This is way more snazzy. Did you consult before you came?
No, it's really
I'm wearing my spaggy hat.
I'm a veteran, innit? I'm a veteran in the game now, so I'm handing down the title to him. You can wear it.
Look at that.
See you fret. That's what I'm saying.
I like it.
We're the post-production team behind whatever comes out of Melanine and Philosophia Media. And basically, today we're doing a show called Helicopters and Fancy Shoes.
Okay.
And yeah, what's Helicopters and Fancy Shoes about, Alexi?
How did it start? It actually started one long evening, and we was like, why are we here until 11 o'clock? And the missus, somebody's in the room's missus, was bothering them. I was like, don't worry about her, just tell her to chill out, because one day she'll be in fancy shoes. And he loves helicopters. So we was like,
Helicopters and Fancy Shoes.
So I'll get him meet his helicopter.
Yeah.
We'll get all the girlfriends and all the ladies some fancy shoes.
That's it, man. That's how Helicopters and Fancy Shoes came about.
How long has Mellow 9 been about?
As long as Adrian's been alive.
Okay, a long time.
I don't know if
That's a long time. I'm not going to say how long, right?
You edit and you
produce.
Yeah, all of it. Produce, edit, direct, the works.
Just get stuck in.
Yeah, and you're looking forward to today. Should be good.
Yeah, no, definitely. We just love the whole process. Like literally, I always say, literally from page to screen. Do you know what I mean? Right from an idea, like a little joke, mess around, a little concept, to like, how can we turn it into something? Take it here, right to when it gets uploaded,
And then get it, out to the real, big world out there, World Wide Web, TV, whatever.
That's it. All of us.
Yeah.
Just how we get it.
Nice one.
My name is Mike, and apparently I'm a sound guy, and also I edit some scoops for Mellow 9. And I just applied through the internet, and they called me back. We met, and I made the first edit. They liked it, and we just continued the work.
I'm about 15 years old, and I got involved with Mellow 9 through my work experience. I want to do more of the acting rather than the whole media.
Yeah. And you're looking forward to today, the shoot today.
I'm looking forward to it.
And you're a runner down here today,
I flew in from Norway, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard work.
What do you do?
I do CAD work. Yeah.
Okay.
Like small, unimportant things like oil rigs and oil refineries, and draw that in 3D.
That's interesting. What do you use? What software?
It's software they make themselves in a company I work for. It's called Flax and Cast, and they do explosion simulations in this.
Rolling, and action.
Welcome to the first ever Helicopter and Fancy Shoes episode.
So it's Helicopters and Fancy Shoes.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Adrian Scott, producer, writer, I think that's it, director, Mellow 9 Productions. And yeah, I'm here with Mr. Steve Todd talking about HAFS, Helicopters and Fancy Shoes, which we filmed week before last, I believe, with the team. HAFS, Helicopters and Fancy Shoes. Which one do you prefer? It's funny because I don't know if I was actually there when Helicopters and Fancy Shoes started. I might have been there, but the thing is, when we talk, we have 1,000 ideas coming out per minute. So sometimes we grab them, sometimes we don't always grab them. So we said, Helicopters and Fancy Shoes. That's got a nice ring to it. and this was about 6 months ago, but we never ever thought that we'd do a program.
I'm Steve, I'm a cameraman, and I've been doing work with Mela 9 for some time now.
How did you get involved with the helicopters and fancy shoes? How did you get involved in that?
With helicopters and fancy shoes, my friend Paul Cree, he mentioned that I do film and editing, and recommended me and put my name across to them.
The week before we filmed Helicopters and Fancy Shoes, we didn't know we was going to do a show called Helicopters and Fancy Shoes. But when we got the chance to film a new program with Harvey, who's a friend of mine, and actually McKenzie, straight out of Celebrity Big Brother house, I just thought, why don't we call it Helicopters and Fancy Shoes?
I wasn't sure what to expect.
What would have been your reaction if we put you in a helicopter and put you in some fancy shoes, high heel fancy shoes?
In a helicopter, yeah. A bit strange.
And how did you think the day went?
It was really good. It was really professional, and it was good to work with a big team.
And Alexis just reminded me, because I'm old, I got a bad memory. But Alexis said that while Amit was drinking out of his helicopter cup, his missus, his wife, was calling him, getting on his nerves, as wives do. Wives and girlfriends get on your nerves. We love them, but they get on your nerves as well. And she was just getting on his nerves, and Alexi said, you know what, when you get the helicopter, you better buy her some fancy shoes, or she's going to forever get on your nerves. So that's where Helicopters and Fancy Shoes come from. So you see, women nag us, because even your nagging helps our creativity. Keep nagging us. Look what came out of, if Amit's wife wasn't nagging Amit, there'd be no Helicopters and Fancy Shoes, and she'd have to walk barefoot. And we'd have to walk as well, probably barefoot. In fact, we'd have to carry her on our shoulders because we don't have the helicopter. But because of Amit's wife's nagging, we're going to have helicopters and she's going to have fancy shoes. And a little birdie in fancy shoes says you're cutting behind the scenes. Is this true? Tell us about that.
It's true, yeah. I was filming behind the scenes stuff, and I've recently been editing the footage for Mela 9. Which we're hoping to release on the 1st November.
And we hear you can play a little bit as well.
Guitar.
A little bit,
I
yeah.
can play a little, yeah.
Go on, dude.
Play a little bit of guitar, okay.
That's very nice.
Roundabout.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Right.
Steve J. Todd.
But yeah, HAFS. So HAFS, it's just come out recently. Harvey and Ashley McKenzie and Big Brother.
Yeah.
Which I really liked about HAFS. I like the fact they were asking me questions, because I never get asked questions.
Yes, that was good. What about get asked at the end? That was a bit...
Yeah, I mean, it's not true. Let's clear that up, but not true. But I just didn't want to divulge. I mean, in a way, I've divulged lots of information there that is false. Yeah. But I didn't want to get into that. But I did.
Yeah.
Certainly
Happy with that.
Yeah. But it depends what they're talking about. Boys or girls. In what sense? To go out partying with? Yeah. Both. I reckon that's what they meant. Yeah. Who do you like to socialise with, more boys or girls?
Is that what
That's what
that's
they
how
meant.
you're taking it.
That's what they meant.
Now.
Yeah, that's what they meant.
You know it looks like it could
Do you prefer wearing clothes that are made for boys or girls? Both. But it was a good interview. Thanks for being really nice, Harvey, because you could have been mean.
And it's actually as cute, because he just comes along as cute, right?
Yeah, it was really nice.
He doesn't come across as a loud person.
Oh, I mean, I think he's got his, for however long my interview was, 40 minutes, but I imagine he's a bit of a lad. I'm going to put that down when I say that, but lad to lady, whatever it's called. But no, I'm pleased with the first episode.
I think it's nice. I think it's different. And then as soon as you cement something like that and it becomes real, it becomes more than just a saying, then you have to think, what is this? What is the feeling of this? What's the mood? What are we trying to convey? And I thought about it, being the producer of Helicopters and Fancy Shoes, I said, it needs to be light-hearted. It needs to be in that spirit. It's not a serious program. It's not a nosy program. It is what it is. It's just a bit of fun. And yeah, I am not wearing fancy shoes at the moment though. I have Guinness slippers on. Comfortable. We're in the office. We're in PM9 mansions. We like abbreviations here. Keep it Mela 9. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.